welcome back to Jen Beauty. My name is Jennifer, and here on my channel I like to talk about all things beauty and makeup, and sometimes cats and kids. So if this sounds like something you might possibly enjoy, I hope you'll stick around for me. For me? With me. I hope you'll stick around with me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Today, I don't have a plan. I just have worked most of the day today and have not yet put makeup on, and I realized it is my hell week, and so I am taking a break. This is my lunch break. It's almost 5 p.m. and then I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna cry. Misty Mouse. Today is June 14th, which means it is our Misty's Gotcha Day. We've had her for 2 years now. We got her when she was like 8 weeks old, I think. Misty. She does not like being picked up at all. Like, this is torture for her. It's also my parents' wedding anniversary. And my husband and daughter, my oldest daughter, are at a concert. They're at the Stars That Smash Into Pieces Fame on Fire concert. I feel like there was another artist, but I'm not sure who. My bad if I left one out. So I've already done my skincare. I put on the, why am I breathing like I just went up a hill? Good grief. I put on the Coola Classic Face Sunscreen. This is a fragrance-free, non-greasy, lightweight hydration plus plant protection, broad spectrum SPF 50. I'm trying it out for the first time today. I have literally no thoughts other than it doesn't smell bad. You don't get like that strong sunscreen smell. And when I put it on a couple hours ago, but even when I did, there was no white cast. I think I want to try out the Illuminating Ultimate Glow Primer from Rodeo. I'm sorry, y'all. I realize when I am editing back that I find myself like subconsciously like fluffing my hair or like scratching at my head. It's a nervous habit. It has absolutely, like, I promise I'm not that itchy. I mean, some days maybe, but okay, so when I got this out of my Ipsy bag, I thought it smelled kind of weird. Other people said they thought it smelled like roses. I don't know how to describe it. I wouldn't say roses. It does smell like florally. It does smell kind of like a little floral. Is it a good idea for me to try so many new things at once? Probably not. But, you know, we're here. It's on my face. I quite enjoyed the Coola sunscreen. My go-to is usually the Zit Sticka Mega Shade Sunscreen Serum. I just ran out of my last one, and this is a new one. And I just kind of wanted to see how I liked the Coola while I still had the Mega Shade on hand. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to switch because I feel like they both do different things for me. All right, let's go in with, I don't need a lot of extra sun protection today because the day's almost over and I'm wearing sunscreen. So let's do the Tarte Shape Tape Cloud Coverage. It is the broad spectrum SPF of 15, but I think I should start, oh no, I don't think I've had it too long. Whatever. This is a bronzer brush. We're going with it today, okay? I will say, first impression, I don't I don't know that my skin is fully enjoying the Soft Focus Glow Drops. We'll see if the weird feeling I'm getting is going away. I probably should have tested it on a small patch of skin. But alas, here we are. I was watching I think Jessica Braun, and she was talking about how she was wondering, do you like when content creators, like beauty content creators, when they do like a get ready with me and they chat just about the makeup, or they chat about makeup and other things, and or just other things. And I think I like a mix of both. I think it depends on the content creator for me though. Like some people, I could give two craps about what they are doing in their life because we are not in the same places in our lives. And it is 1000% nothing I have interest in. And then other people, we're in different places in our lives, but like I enjoy their storytelling. I have all of these palettes that I need to try. Plus I have all of those palettes. All of those palettes that I still need to try. All right, I decided on the Riviera palette. I got it for my birthday, and I would like to form my own opinion. My husband definitely got it at TJ Maxx because that's where they've been popping up so much. I have been enjoying the house to myself this week, which is both good and bad because when I am here by myself, I like kind of enjoy the decompression and the silence. But I'm also not very good at eating like a normal adult. I am, however, very good at eating like a child or very strangely. For example, yesterday for lunch, I had a bowl of cooked broccoli with light butter sauce. And then what did I have for dinner? Oh, I had a lean cuisine pizza. What do I want to do? Let's not have a repeat of last time. I'm actually going to think this through and have a plan on what eye look I want to do. I think I'm going to go in first with the shade Estate. Looks like a nice basic transition shade. I did prime my eyes with the Pretty Vulgar eyeshadow primer. And I just used a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Blush to blend it in. And then now I'm using a Real Techniques base eyeshadow brush. I like a smaller, more tapered brush to put on like my initial shadows. Because I find it helps me really get in like that deep set portion of my eyeball. This brush is kind of sucking. Either it's the brush or it's me. I don't know. Or the eyeshadow. You'll like this one better. Oh yeah, that's better. Might be time to throw that brush away. Okay. Let's go in with this hot pink Bahamas. If it's not already apparent, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just kind of try stuff, and if it works, great, and if it doesn't, well, I know not to do that again. I did order Chick-fil-A for myself Saturday. And so Saturday, so I did DoorDash because I did not have it in me to leave the house. And I ordered like 2 meals, like 1 chicken sandwich for me to eat Saturday, and then chicken nuggets for me to reheat on Sunday. Because I knew that I probably wasn't going to cook for myself, and that at some point during the time that my family is gone, I need to eat some actual protein. I already run kind of iron deficient, so I really don't need to press my luck with that. So while they were gone, I started taking a low dose progesterone. And I've been pretty open before that we've been working on getting my medication to the correct point for depression. I feel like I'm in a good place. I'm really happy with how it's been working. It's been working really well. Well, let me tell you something. That progesterone rocked my freaking world and turned it upside down. There is quite a bit of kick up in the pan, but I don't care as long as there's color payoff. So the progesterone, when I started taking it, like the first day, I felt kind of emotional and weepy. And I was like, well, maybe I'm just sad because my family just left, and, you know, my hormones are different because I'm taking progesterone, and I'm sure it's just a mild side effect. The next day, I was even more sad and depressed. And then the next day after that, I was not in a very good place at all. Like, in all honesty, I probably should have gone to the ER, but I didn't really care enough to go. I was trying to care enough, because I knew that my family would care a lot. And so I absolutely hate that wrinkle right there. If I ever have work done on my face, it will be on that wrinkle. Anyways, so I reached out to my husband and I let him know how I was feeling. And like I said, I ordered Chick-fil-A to make sure I was like getting something somewhat nutritious in my body. And decided not to take the progesterone the next day. So the next day I felt better. And then the day after that, I felt much more like myself. What do I want to do here? You? Ooh, you're pretty. I'll be honest, at this point, I'm just watching them all because they're really pretty. I think, why not both? So, I'd noticed like Friday that I was exhausted and like I didn't really feel like finishing my work. I worked as late as I could before I finally just felt like I was going to pass out. And I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it could be the hormones, like the progesterone. Why? I don't know. I guess I do know because I have an autoimmune disorder, and sometimes that I just get really tired and have to go lay down and take a break from work. But I wish I'd figured it out sooner before I started feeling that way, because that was not fun. Did not enjoy it. I didn't realize that that was a possible like side effect. Like my doctor didn't really warn me like, hey, I see you've been struggling with depression. Maybe have a safe plan for yourself should these very rare but serious side effects come up, Because if I had realized that it could be quite that serious, I probably would not have started taking any medication until after my family got back, or at least my husband. I would have just waited. It's not emergent. Like, it's for the symptoms I have for endometriosis, to try to alleviate some of it. So I definitely called the doctor and they agreed for me not to take it anymore, which is good, because I definitely wasn't going to, even if they said, go ahead and keep trying it. No. And they called in another prescription for me. At this point, if they could just take out my uterus, I would be fine with it. I know they can't just take it out. Like, I know you have to try other things first, and you have to have a medical reason, yada, yada, yada. But let me tell you what, man. Me and this thing have not been getting along for a while now. So anytime they are ready to take it, they can have it. I will donate it to science. You guys can study it and figure out why it grows tissue outside of itself. For anyone not familiar with endometriosis, it's where endometrial tissue grows outside of your uterus on places it's not supposed to. Typically, it's kept to like the reproductive organs in the abdominal cavity, but sometimes it ventures elsewhere. And there are different theories on what causes it and all that jazz, but I can hardly ever get shadow to stick to that wrinkle. Told you, man. Would definitely have work done to have those wrinkles removed. All right, so I got a little bit of fallout. To be honest, I almost always get fallout on this side though. I'm trying to decide if I want to do anything else or if I just want to like enjoy it like it is. So the shades that I used were Estate, and then I went in with Bahamas, and then I forget, these actually bend over without breaking, and then I went into I think that's Cannes, and then Mediterranean, and then Palmero. I don't know if I'm ever going to finish this sample of Tarte Ultra Creamy. I feel like their concealers don't ever run out. I feel like they go bad before they run out, even on the sample size. Anyone else? Is that just me? Do I just not use enough of it? Honestly, I need to pull in another concealer and start using it, because I have these two that I've been neglecting. I've mostly been switching back and forth between the Tarte Creamy and the Uma Stay Woke. Uma or Oma? Somebody please correct me. What is the right way to say it? I need it spelled out phonetically on the bottle. Maybe it's on their site or their Instagram. We'll go check that out another day. Like, I'm almost to the point that I'm like, maybe I need to just start like doing the kind of no makeup look and like throw in concealer on as a foundation to get it used up. I don't know. I actually think the creaseless concealer might be almost gone. But guess what? I have a backup of it. Because that's who I am. That's who I was. I'm not as bad about buying backups now. Let's see if this brush will work for my under eyes. I'll probably regret it. I didn't save the outer package that probably tells me what shades are not suitable for the eye area because they're pressed pigments. But if I had to guess, I would guess this hot pink is probably going to stain the crap out of my eyes. I don't care. I would wear it anyways. Do I want to do something like real crazy? Sure. I'm annoyed because I have to put actual pants on later to go take out the trash. It is a minor inconvenience that I really shouldn't even be complaining about. I should be thankful that I have trash service. I'm trying the Ulta Beauty 2 Cheeky for lips and cheeks. I learned the hard way that if you aren't sure how something performs, probably don't put it straight on your face. However, I just tried to pick that up with a brush off my hand, and that did not work. So maybe let's go straight onto the brush. Looking for some pigment. Did I forget to put on bronzer? Sure did. It's okay. It's not like this is doing much of anything anyways. There are no hard and fast rules. You can put crap on in whatever order you want. I prefer bronzer, then blush, then highlight. I'm going in to the Colourpop Quad Just a Flush, the cheek palette, and using the bronzer from that because it looks a little more on the cool tone side. I guess I'm just gonna put this like directly on my cheek to see if I get more color payoff with that. I don't typically like putting it like straight on my cheek, but I think that's where we're gonna have to go with this. Something in my brain tells me that it will go bad faster, and then also it will pick up some of your makeup. So all that work you just did was for nothing. So I guess I'm just gonna like finger blend this out. So I feel like if I use a brush, it's probably gonna make too much of it go away. It's a nice, like, it's a nice color once you get the color on your cheek. Is there a shade? Oh, this is the shade Social. I don't really recommend it if you're a big blush person and you want like a lot of color. If you want just a light little flush of color, it's okay. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this yet. I said I was going to go into it with an open mind because I'm trying to have an open mind. I think I'm going to top it with Delish from the Lizzie McGuire and Colourpop collab. I hate cleaning my brushes, so I try to use the least amount of brushes in one sitting as possible so that I have less to wash or I can go longer in betweening. in between brushes. The only reason I'm really going in with a powder blush over it is because I didn't feel like I got a ton of color payoff, and I wanted a little bit more color payoff than I got. And it felt kind of greasy and not like a blush that would dry down. And I can't stand that feeling, so hopefully it dries down a little bit. I just want to use like a basic black. I have this Mary Kay sharpener that I've had since I was really big into Mary Kay years ago, eons ago. I'm pretty sure I got it from a girl that I worked with at 911. I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure I got it then, or it may have even been before that. But when I first wanted to get into makeup, my mom had a Mary Kay lady come to our house and kind of go through the different products they offered and do like a makeover. Only problem is that I'm pretty sure she was about 10 years behind on like her makeup methods. And we got like the whole skincare system, and I think I ended up with a compact with like eyeshadows, a blush, and a lipstick or something like that. I'm sure they had some sort of like deal going on. I remember the time very fondly with my mom, but at the same time, like, that was my introduction into makeup. And I didn't have a lot of confidence that I was doing things quote unquote correctly. I heard a lot of girls make fun of other girls at school for things because people can be so freaking cruel. And I'm getting more fallout again, but I don't know if it's from me rubbing things around or it really is a crap palette and that's why people keep decluttering it. None of the mascaras that I have open right now are my favorite mascara. I say none. I only have two open right now. I have the Tarte Gifted and the e.l.f. Big Mood. I'm not like a huge fan of either, but I also don't want to be wasteful and open a bunch of mascaras at once. There is a difference between trying out new things and feeling like you have to try all of the things. I kind of wish like the standard started to become sending like deluxe sample sizes for PR. I would really like to see that. I mean, for example, this is the travel size cream blush for Tarte. And this is plenty of product, I feel like, to test out the product. And I wish, even if they don't do it in PR, I wish more companies would come out with smaller size products. Because I want quantity. I want variety. I want variety, but I don't necessarily need full-size products and everything. So I absolutely love getting smaller like travel or deluxe mini size things, whatever each company calls them. I've been enjoying this little Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip sample. This is in the shade Rose. I bought myself a full size. I'll definitely go through it. But I just have been enjoying smaller things. Like now I'm going to try this Tarte Stay Spray and give it a whirl. All right, that's on me. That is 1000% on me. I know better than to just start spraying it at my face without priming the pump first. Let's try this again. Smells fine. Don't like the sprayer pump. I don't know if the full size has a better sprayer on it or if it's the same. It felt like I was getting a direct shot in the center and then it was just kind of like very misty on the outside. I love the continuous mister on this one. It's like a very fine mist. This is the Tarte Maracuja Miracle Mist Setting Spray. I really like the continuous mister, or, you know, the very fine spray on this. I don't love this. I like the Urban Decay one like this better, like their pump. It's still not my favorite, but it is my favorite setting spray so far. Just a first impression. I really need to go do my hair. I haven't done it for like 2 or 3 days now. I've like brushed it, but I haven't straightened it. I'm by myself. I enjoy doing my makeup. I don't enjoy doing my hair. Part of me wants to like go bold with the lip, but then the other part of me feels like that would be a grave mistake. I think I'm gonna use, I Heart This. It's a Colourpop Lippie pencil. Look, their vaults that just came out are a really good deal. I think the discount code works on top of that. I try to spread the love amongst the creators that I watch. I always go to Makeup Just for Fun for my Colourpop content. Her videos I like are nice and precise, but thorough. So if you find yourself wanting to get anything from Colourpop, use the code Amanda. She's bold. I don't care. Ooh, I should have tried out this one. That's okay. Next time. I'll probably forget. I think my Colourpop lips are gonna start going bad soon. I went through like a spurt of buying a bunch and getting a bunch as gifts. I'm gonna use the Luxe Gloss in Tied Up. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go do my hair and then I'll be back and then I have to go back to work. Okie dokie, I'm back. I actually had to sit for like 15 minutes and just do nothing. So I was really tired. So I wanted to share some thoughts on the new products that I tried today so far. Everything wasn't new, but there were quite a few new things. I just realized I forgot to put on a highlight and I kind of want one today. I want to use the Aspen palette from BH Cosmetics because I can. I'm going nowhere, so I can be like as glowy and crazy as I want. I can just really go for it. Not that I can't wear like whatever I want at other points in time, but like I don't have anyone specific I have to see. I don't have any meetings. So I felt like wearing a pink and purple Reflect highlight, and I'm enjoying it. Let's throw a little of this more natural looking one here. All right, now I can back that thing up and talk about final thoughts. I like this a lot. I've used it a couple times, but that's the first time I've used this shade. It goes. I like it. I like the Riviera palette from Anastasia. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. I like the Riviera palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. There, we did it. Yeah, I like this one so far. I've only used a couple shades in here. Actually, I used quite a bit. I like the shimmers. I like the pigmentation of the mattes, but it did take a little bit of work to get them on my eyeballs. I don't know how much of that was my wrinkly eyes and how much of that was the shadow. So I don't have a final formed opinion of it yet. More than likely, when I take my makeup off tonight, I'll probably do like another look with it. That's typically what I try to do when I am deciding how I feel about a palette, and I'll try to do like a whole different direction of a look. I just put the Frosted AF shade in my inner corner. It was looking too pink for me. So what else did I try? Don't like the pump on this. Jury's out on the spray. Not sure yet. I really like the sunblock, but I'd like to try it in closer time proximity to putting makeup over it. And then I can still smell these soft focus drops, and I don't know that I super love what it did for me on my skin. So first impression, it's a no from me, but I think I would like to give it like one more try before I decide it's a hard no. And then if I'm undecided, I'll try it again. But typically if I start out not liking something, it only takes me one or two more times before I'm like, nope, that's it. It's not for me. I think that's everything new I tried. I've already touched on the mascara that I didn't super love. So I will probably have in my next favorites and fails and palette ranking my final thoughts on the products that I have tried out for the first time today. So if you like this video, I hope you'll give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see more makeup and beauty content from me, hit that subscribe button and I will have more coming at you. I hope wherever you are, you have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye. Jennifer, edit that out. In case you're wondering how that eyeshadow glitter glue shit feels, that's how it feels. Feels like I just glued my eyes shut. Okay. My contacts suddenly decided to just shift. Yeah. I feel like I can't tell if I got something on the lens or if my contacts are just very blurry right now. Whatever, who cares? Why I just did that, I don't know. Son of a biscuit.